The first question to you, Mark. What are your expectations of your visit? What are your expectations of the master classes?
Okay, well, seeing as I'm looking out the window and it's snowing, I thought the first thing I'd expect is sunshine. But anyway, and on a more serious note, to come to Moscow and to be invited by your detail school to discuss the combinations of interior and product design.
And the second question, so really maybe it is a philosophical one. What is the harmony between the practicality and creativity in product design? How these two concepts meet together in a single object created by product design? And on the other hand, maybe the creativity or the beauty as such, not always necessarily element in practicality, but why do you need beauty to be part of a product? What is your answer to this? Just practicality versus creativity and practicality versus function versus beauty.
Okay, well, in my ideas or in my philosophy of design, art and invention, my grounding, my foundation is that everything should exist in harmony and in balance. Yes, so I understand the question and I know where we're trying to get to for an answer. But I must say that my philosophy and my practice is that I believe art, invention and design exist all together in a single object. So I think the goal or the aim is to look at an object or a room, but it was take an object because you asked about products, and you take a typical object, and the goal is not to recognize and understand from the beginning what that is. So I've been working in my career and in my portfolio, I've been working towards that understanding and that aim. That, for example, a staircase doesn't actually
look like a staircase
until, you know, it's hard because it goes from here to here. It's hard to not understand that it goes from here to here. But you understand my point, that my goal, first of all, is to make that object appear differently than what you imagine a staircase to be. And then, when approaching or looking at that object, individually, we all, this is the aim, this is my aim, is to try that all of us see that in an emotional and different way, so that we all have our own experience. I think really thinking about it, I do want everybody to feel it is beautiful. I do. Whether you think it looks like a flower or you think it looks like whatever, I don't care. But I do want people to look at my work and say, wow,
what a beautiful world.
I want that. In my opinion, for the object or the space or the room to be beautiful, it has to function beautifully. So it has to be comfortable, practical, engineered. Otherwise, it can't just look beautiful and then not function. So it has to function beautifully as well as looking beautiful. What
are your nearest ambitions, so to say?
So in a very short answer, the next step is to expand and grow the application, the art, invention and design theory what we were talking about before. I have applied it already to many projects from many objects and many different sectors of design. I've applied it, such as fashion, as kitchens, as transport, public art, landscape, memorials. I've applied it already. And that's nothing, that's tiny.